what an incredible plot. This feels super established.
My connection in this room sometimes is not that great, so I might drop in and out, but I'll also be here.
Okay, cool. Yeah. How you doing?
Yeah, doing great.
Excellent.
Been nervously pacing my plot all day.
Nothing to worry about. I mean, I already got good vibes from this too. So you're my tour guide. Where are we going?
Yeah. All right, we're actually gonna go this way first.
Okay, sounds good.
This is one of the first things that like really came together for me in my head. Is this room over here? So I'll let you go in
Ooh,
first.
okay.
This
Oh,
is my mead hall.
nice.
I'm very much a nerd, love Dungeons and Dragons, Lord of the Rings, all that stuff. And so this is the place where I put all that together.
Heck yeah.
Um,
That's awesome.
yeah. I have frozen on my side of things, so hopefully that will unfreeze, but we might have to reconnect.
Okay, that's fine.
This room tends to give me troubles.
Are you
My
playing on a
force switch can't
Switch?
handle it. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's been so incredible to see how things have, gone as far as like Switch players go. Because
hmm
it's been really crazy to see all the things that people have cooked up on the Switch.
hmm
Uh,
Yeah. So feel free to look around this room. I might have to restart real quick, but I'll let you look through this whole place before I do that. Um, on the left-hand side of it, there's that opening that goes into a sauna that I just made. Just
yeah.
this last week with the new update, I saw the fire pit and I was like, that is a sauna heater
Yeah,
thing.
totally. Yeah, I totally get that vibe. I'm glad you explained that too. I popped into this room and I was like, "Oh, this is a cool room." But it makes a lot
Yeah,
more sense now you're telling me that it's a sauna.
yeah.
That's really
I
cool.
I go in there, I pour water from the water can on there and sit and chill.
Kind of hard to
Uh,
chill in a hot tub or in a sauna though, but
Yeah, well, relatively
yeah.
speaking.
Yeah, I got you.
That's why we got the lake outside. You go jump in.
Exactly.
All right. I'm going to have to restart real quick, so I'm going to kick you off for just a second. I'll be back on as quick as I can.
All right, we are back. Got a little bit of a glitch, but wouldn't be Paley without Chappas.
Exactly.
All right, I'm following
All
you,
right.
Cade. Where are we going next?
All right. We're going to go into the house now.
I'm excited about this house.
But yeah, definitely feel free to take a look at the entryway. I know you like doing a pan around.
I do, I do. And those of you who are here, don't forget to like the video, follow me for more Paley tours, and hold your breath. Ah, here we go. This is
Yeah,
cool.
here's my main entryway. I just saw someone do something like this. I think they glitched them a little bit closer with
Yeah.
the couches, but I was like, I love that. I'm going to take it.
Yeah, yeah. I like this too. This is very well done. I like the colors that you chose. You got good placement of things.
All right. One thing that you'll notice as we go about is that I've got my trophies kind of scattered about where it makes sense. So like
I
here, I've
yeah.
got that the plot trophies. You may or may not have noticed it in the mead hall, but that's where I have my hunting trophies.
Yeah, I did notice those. I did notice those. That's really cool.
Yeah. Let's head on into the kitchen
We love us a
when
good
you're ready.
kitchen. Yes.
I kind of went for a mix of functional and aesthetic here.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the aisle for the cooking. Can't do any cake parties in here, but it's nice to have a couple of friends over. We actually did a pie party on May 14th
Nice.
for Pie Day,
Yes, yes.
so that
Proper.
was pretty
I mean,
fun.
that's what you got to do on Pi Day,
hmm
I really like how you have your kitchen organized.
We got the secret stash of cola up here.
Oh yeah, secret stash of cola. You got a nice little distillery out back.
Mhm. All right, then we're going to, if you're when you're ready,
Yeah, I'm following you.
we're going to come this way into the master bedroom.
Oh, like I
Oops.
said before, you really do a great job with just your item placement, and you have nice little dedicated spaces.
Yeah, I found that I'm not so great with like overarching things. I've seen people who do like plots that have a matching cohesive theme throughout the whole thing. Everything's the same color, and I find I do better in the small spaces.
Yeah, yeah, you really do. You really
One thing I just
do.
want to point out over here, whenever people come over, they love seeing this over here at the tub.
Oh, there's something in the tub. Oh yes. Oh yes, taking a dip.
hmm I always get asked, "Where'd you get that?" It's at Zeki's. If you get lucky, you'll get
Yeah.
it from the gumball machine.
Yeah.
All right, then we'll make our way over here.
I was
This
checking
is
out
kind
this
of,
area here. This
yeah,
is cool.
this is kind of a multi-purpose room. It's kind of meant to be like um, a little bit of a fish room, a little bit
Uh-huh.
of a common area.
Yeah.
I went when they announced the Flotsam set. I was like, I've got to make a beach themed room, a beach house,
Oh, totally.
because we lived in the Pacific Northwest for a good long while and love going out to the beaches out there. And then I didn't want to have like a full room bathroom because some of my friends have talked about their struggles with making it work. And so I was like, well, what if we could have like a just a small section of a room be the bathroom?
Hey, that works. That's
Yeah.
always kind of a fun game you can play in Palia is like hide the toilet.
Yeah. All right.
I
Then this
really
next
like
room.
how everything is just
Yeah.
set up here, though. I mean, the lighting, you got rugs. Oh,
Now this is a room that I made for a couple of friends that I made here on Palia. We randomly created a party one day when we were out in Bahari, looking for Palia and Pallium and stuff,
yeah,
and we just really clicked really hard.
that's
Um,
cool.
and so this is we kind of would jokingly end our days with sleepovers. In fact, that's become our word that we use when we're ready to jump off and go to sleep because we're too tired. We just say, hey, I got a sleepover.
Yeah,
And so I made a sleepover room.
that's so cool. I really like how you've incorporated the branches. They are so subtle, but they look like they have add some
Yeah,
depth to the walls.
yeah, it's kind of like a treehouse.
Yeah. And I love all the plushies, of course. I mean, this
Mm-hmm.
is such a fun room. Such a fun room.
Yeah, gotta have the plush.
Absolutely.
I I just got the Twitch drop one here.
I know. I know that's fun too. Like you can almost date the tours. Uh and just like, oh, that was one of the drops. Yeah.
All right, and this
Yeah.
here is my makeshift hideaway.
It's um
It's where I put in all my makeshift items. Well, most of my makeshift items that I get. Yeah, I've got enough now that they're running out of space for them, but just a fun place to hang out. Got a
oh,
hot
this is a
tub.
nice little hot tub area. Yeah. You got a light in the bottom. That's
I
cool.
think I think I saw that on a tour that you did.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice touch. Nice touch to have that in there. It's kind of fun, like in Paleo, like the makeshift stuff really has become a uh like it's one of those things, and then when you get enough of it, you're just like, oh well, we gotta have a space that's all makeshift stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
This year's kind of like, you get out of the hot tub, you need to dry your clothes off. So where you put them.
Yeah,
All
right.
right, we're gonna come over here now.
Ooh,
Got this shrine area. This
nice.
I had to rework it over the weekend because I had originally eyeballed it, and when we added the trees, I was like, oh sweet, I'm gonna make these grow. But then they were facing the wrong direction after they grew. I couldn't just rearrange them because now they didn't fit quite the same. And so I spent a long time Raider and the rocks and made a perfect circle, and
Yeah.
it was a lot,
No, this is
but I
really
think it turned out
cool.
great.
This is
Now I
very,
currently
very
have
cool.
these screens here to block off spoiler stuff, so there is stuff behind there, but I've got it blocked off since it's still fairly fresh.
Yeah. Yeah, I happened to catch a glimpse at it. But the way that you incorporated it, and it is really, really cool stuff. Really cool stuff.
All right, now we're going to come to another shrine that's a newer addition,
I
but a
love
little
how you
more
just
fun.
like you set up the walkway up to
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it.
All hail Lord Frogbert.
Yes, all hell Lord Frogbert. Oh boy. I just I smile, I don't get it, but okay. But this is I like this little area, outdoor area for all your crafting and everything. I really like the Paltech stuff, the gears, the industrial looks. Ah, you got a nice garden over here
And
too. Yeah.
mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll get there.
Okay.
We do some of the finer stuff.
Ooh.
Um, with the crafting table and the modification table and the cloths and the such over here.
Yeah.
And then it goes in for the final work here in the enchanting room.
Oh, I dig that. That's where the magic happens.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm full of puns today.
Oh, I appreciate it.
This is cool. I like the pattern that you did on the ground.
Yeah. My thought is having like, it all connects. It starts here in like the furnace, and then it spreads out and travels through. You might not have noticed on the back, but like with the Paltech on the walls, it connects to the furnace
Ah, yeah,
and
yeah,
travels.
yeah.
So like it comes out here from the furnace, then travels through the vents over to the other one.
Yeah, I've seen some people that have mixed those with the chimney and like they made a whole system around it. I think it's really
Oh, I hadn't
creative
thought
when
about
people do
that.
that.
Cool idea. All right, this is my greenhouse slash bug room.
Heck yeah. Great choice of wallpaper for this room.
hmm
It
Yeah, I'd
lightens it
originally
up.
started.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. I think you might have cut off. But I love like the color that you chose for this room because it brightens it up a lot. You know, there have been some bug rooms that use more like earth tones and stuff like that, but this definitely gives it more of a tropical vibe.
Mm, yeah. That leads over here into my mudroom. This one's still a little bit work in progress. I'm not sure what else to add, but it's a mudroom. It doesn't have to be fancy.
Nah, that's where the mud goes. I like it though. I mean, even though you're saying that it's not fancy, it is a fancy mud room, you know? Let's take off your boots.
Wash up a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, then we've got the garden. This is the money maker.
This is cool. Such a beautiful garden.
Thanks.
Makeshift umbrella, you got your wisteria, you got your well. It's very tidy. It's very organized. Love it.
Okay, then over here we've got our pavilion with a bit of a potluck going on.
Ooh, potluck. That's a nice look. I like how you use those hanging lanterns.
Yeah, I wasn't sure where to put them, and then we got these. I was like, oh, this is perfect.
It is perfect. Like they're totally party lanterns, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
You can sit, you can chat. Looks like someone has been sitting and chatting and eating. They didn't clean up after themselves.
Who could have done that?
Don't look at me. All right, and
Oh, I
over
love
here,
the flowers that you did around here.
yeah, thanks. Gotta shout out a friend of mine who pointed out. Unfortunately, I can't remember what it was. But yeah, it was totally a friend of mine who said you should go pick yellow because it goes with the theme. This is
Yeah.
the Airbnb
Awesome.
with kitchenette included.
Heck yeah.
Just enough
Yeah,
dishes for 2 people.
that's nice. That is nice. Proper Airbnb with the kitchenette.
Even
Got everything you need.
even has beachside access.
uh maybe this used to be a beach at one point.
Well, creekside at least.
Yeah, Creekside. Yeah, exactly.
And here we've got the place for how in Airbnbs or places like that, they've always got that one closet that's locked full of cleaning supplies that you can't get into.
Oh, right.
Kind of
Yep.
this area is for.
Nice. I was thinking you were gonna say like, skeletons in the closet.
Well,
You're like,
I'm working on this park area still,
don't hurt my
but
rating,
it's
bro. I love this.
got good bones. I'm thinking of putting flowers around the whatchamacallit, the fountain here.
Yeah.
Got a plot that's dedicated to a field of flowers. I'm still working on. I'm gonna pull from there as I use it.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is a nice touch. Stacked
Yeah.
stones with the koi
Mm,
pond.
My mom loves stack stones like these, so it's like I've got to include those everywhere.
Oh, I love this. This
All right,
meandering path.
we're gonna go forward first. This is my little dedication to Chain, or Chain or Shane, however you say it.
Ah,
Full of plants, and it's got the telescope.
that is awesome. That is really awesome. Very, very serene.
And then we're gonna follow this path to basically the end of the plot at this point, the last big thing. First little tribute to Narnia here.
Ah, yes. Yes.
And then you always have the problem of what to do with your chests.
You're damn right. What do we do with these
And
chests?
well, my solution was to build Chest Henge, which is based on Stonehenge.
Yes. Ah, that is awesome. That's awesome. That makes me smile.
But the great thing is that as time goes on, instead of getting more ruined, it's getting better because with each update that has new chests, I get to add to it.
Yes. That really is cool. That's so cool. And
Right, and that's
given your character, like I can totally see you coming out and like looking and seeing where the sun sets and stuff like that, and like aligning, you know, a small little strip in between these to align it with the
That
sun.
works. We also like jumping up on it,
Oh
practicing
heck
for the
yeah.
tower.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Oh, the tower. All right. Where would be the coziest place on your house or plot for some Q&A? One of my favorite things about this, I think definitively the vibe that I got the entire plot was like, you are Practicore. Everything was nice and tiny, but it seems like this is something that you would totally do, you know, because you were mentioning, like, you know, there's some, the way that you set everything up is very efficient, and it's also like very very pleasing to look at. You got your colors down, you got your lighting down, like you said, those corners that you decorated, everything just felt lived in, and it felt like a place, and
Yeah,
that's cool,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. When I was first getting started, I wasn't sure what I'd like to do. You know, I saw clutter cores, like, ooh, that's fun, but whenever I think about actually doing it, got too much anxiety. It's like, well, let's just kind of put things places and see how
Yeah,
how it sticks.
yeah,
So yeah,
absolutely.
I'm totally good with Practicore.
Yeah, yeah, totally, totally. So I guess like my first question is, you know, what, and the reason I like to ask these two is just it's such a cool way when people are stuck. They're like, ah, where do I get started? So from someone who is a practicore, you're looking at an empty room. Where do you start? Like, do you put down? Do you start with like the wall colors? Do you start with the furniture?
It's different for each room. Like sometimes, like when I was first getting started, it was let's just put things that a room would need. Like, you know, you start with a small kitchen area and a small sitting area and you gotta have a bed. And then as it expanded, it was all right. Well, now I've got a room here. I can put the kitchen in there. Um, it was a lot of as I got room, I would move things that were multi-purpose into its own room.
Mm-hmm.
And then it got to a point where it's like, okay, I know now the shape that I want in my house. So like for example, the fish room, I struggled with that one for a while. I didn't know what to do with that one for a good long time. Until I had the idea for the bathroom. I was like, all right, there's a bathroom in here between these two rooms. Okay, let's make this a common room. And then, like I'd mentioned when they announced the flotsam stuff, I was like, okay, well, this is going to be beach themed.
Mm-hmm.
So it just kind of, for me, it's been as inspiration strikes.
That's awesome.
I'll get an idea for something and I'll go for it.
That is awesome. Yeah, that is awesome. So I don't I'm familiar with you know, tabletop. My
Hmm.
son does a lot of D&D. So
Awesome.
I have like a basic familiarity with it, but I'm gonna ask you a question in the scope of that, because Palia is a very lore rich game.
Oh yeah.
It's cozy, but it's got a lot of deep things.
Hmm.
So what I'm going to ask you is, in the realm of Palia, do you find yourself more uh, as a DM, or do you find yourself more as a player?
Ooh, that's a good question. What's okay? As side note, before I get to that answer, I've actually been toying around with an idea of trying to make a one shot base a set in Palia in D&D.
Nice.
Um, uh, but I don't have the time, unfortunately, to make it. So it's
I
a
know,
project on the
right?
back burner. But
Sweet.
I've got an idea for what it would be around already.
Sweet.
Um,
Yeah.
but I think probably more as a player, is what I'd be in this. I love learning about the lore, love interacting with the characters. And so that's kind of where I'm at, I think.
So given your character, right? Because we've met quite a few Palian tour guides um, that have a story behind their character. What is the story behind your character, and how does it fit into the lore of Palia?
Not necessarily a story behind him. I just really like this outfit.
It's a hell of an outfit. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it a couple of days ago. I was like, I must have that when I've saved up enough again.
That's cool.
But you know, if we were to think about it, maybe come up with it. Um, it's the astronomer outfit, and he's got that telescope out there. He's got the magic there. So maybe he's trying to dive into flow. Maybe I did do the romance with Tamala.
Hmm.
Maybe the lore is that romanced her to try and steal her secrets a little bit.
Nice. Yeah, get her back. That is really cool. Yeah, I was gonna. I don't think I've asked too much of this. I don't ask this question too often, just because I feel like it's a personal question. But
Hmm.
just given your history and your background and stuff, who did you pick as your ship? If you've already picked a ship,
Oh yeah, Tish.
Tish, nice.
Yep, she was the first one that I romanced, the one that I uh built up a friendship with first, and partially because of I love her character. I think she's sweet. She actually reminds me of my wife a lot.
Aw,
Um,
that is sweet.
and yeah,
Y-
and then also I picked her because I was impatient and no one else was close to level 4.
Yeah, I mean, especially, a game that's around designing, like, there's a lot of elements of Palia, but for the most part, you're always coming back home and you're always decorating,
Hmm.
where you're wanting to do stuff. And I think one of the things that has always fascinated me the most about Palia as a game itself is I have never seen a game that has NPCs that are so animated.
Hmm.
Even
Yeah,
some of the bigger AAA titles out there, you don't have those big, overly expressive, almost Disney-esque animations. So,
yeah.
huge props to Singularity
And
6.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the characters, the animations are amazing, and just their personalities are so unique and well developed. There's lore behind them. That's one of the things that I'm sad about. That I've got my friendships all maxed out, and
Mm-hmm.
I miss interacting with the villagers because once you get to level 4, they just keep saying the same stuff over and over again,
Yeah.
and it kind of breaks the illusion. So I'm excited for the level 5 friendship update that's coming eventually.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It'll be kind of cool to give something additional for people that have already maxed out those relationships, and it is. I know there's definitely some more progression and stuff to happen in Palea, and it's exciting to be able to see that every single time that we have a new major update, and to see the different items and things that people have incorporated into their builds, even some of the defects too,
Yeah.
those we look past those. It
Hmm.
is a open beta game and those are expected, but I just
Look
want to
past
thank you
them,
so much,
or
man, for
yeah.
letting me out. Yeah, this has been fantastic.
Oh, for sure. I've been looking forward to this.
Yeah, me too. It's crazy, the demand for it. But
Hmm.
those of you who are also interested in a tour, there'll be a link in the description. Don't forget, you better be liking this video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what your favorite part was, because there was a lot of really pretty stuff to look at. And I bet many of you are already going back home and implementing those. I want to know what that is. Leave that in the comments. And I will see you all for the next Paleo tour. Thank you again, Cade.